Quack. Hey everyone, welcome to a thing a long time in the making. Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo!
Super Mario Fun in the Sunshine! This is Super Mario Goes on Holiday, like Mr. Bean goes on holiday.
Yep.
Every character's got to go on holiday and go to space, and Mario's done both of them.
Yep.
There's literally nothing left for him now.
Yeah, he's already done racing, so that trope's out of the way. He's already done baseball, that's out of the way.
Basketball.
That isn't as much of a trope, but yeah. Let's see, what other tropes are there?
Oh, but Mario's in the background, I can see him. He was jumping around. That's definitely Mario. And not somebody that looks like Mario.
Nope. Only Mario can jump.
There he is again.
I still don't get the hate this game received when it came out. And a lot of people like to retain that hate even to this day.
It's nostalgic for them. Hating the game feels good to them.
Yeah. But even then, back in the day, this game looked freaking amazing.
Oh, it's a beautiful game. I had a very hard time with it, but I certainly didn't hate it.
And there are some legitimate complaints about this game, though, mostly the blue coins.
Yeah, blue coins. There was a news post. There was a poll on Twitter by the developers of A Hat in Time. They're like, "Should we add blue coins to A Hat in Time?"
Did you tell them, "Are you freaking stupid?"
No, I said, "Bring it." Absolutely, bring it. Any reason to go back to that game?
Yeah. So if they, at least in Hat in Time, make the coins available on all episodes of a stage, or
now,
give a counter of some
that
sort.
wouldn't be an authentic way of honouring the blue coins from Super Mario Sunshine.
You don't honor the blue coins in Super Mario Sunshine.
Totally honour the blue coins in Super Mario Sunshine. Now, boys, don't touch that stuff. The princess is dehydrated and seeing mirages. Mario, go get some water.
I really like the music remixes in this game. This was before they tried to play on nostalgia. They just... This is back when they were just references.
I must say, I like the leitmotif of this game more, the Delfino Plaza melody, as it were. And I like how that is remixed for each level in the game, rather than them having their own song. They take the existing melody. It reminds me of how Super Mario World and Super Mario 64 and... what was the other one that did it? What did I want to say? Super Mario 64, Super Mario World. And there was another Super Mario that did the same thing as well. Super Mario Land 2. How they would all use their own tune and bring it back for each different level. They'd play it in a different style. And I like how this game keeps that up.
Yep. It's always nice to hear various mixes of a good song. Something Yoshi's New Island tried but failed at.
Yoshi's New Island, which was neither new nor an island.
It was more of a planetoid.
I really hate that you can't skip these.
Yeah. Could have swore there was a way to do it, but it might have just been inside, like, a demo sometime.
If they do remaster this game, as people seem to think they are, which I don't think Nintendo is. If they do remaster this game, they need to add a cutscene skip. Like, big time.
Actually, there is a chance that they'll remaster it. It's when the fans remake the game themselves. They'll get a cease and desist, and then Nintendo will come out with it.
Oh, what was it recently? There was something real recently that was that again. Vinesauce mentioned it, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, that's right. There was that Fallout 3 remake mod for Fallout 4, and now there's murmurings that there's a Fallout 3 Anniversary Edition coming out for the 10-year anniversary of the game, and it's like, they would get rid of the Fallout 3 mod that puts Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, and instead they'll just port Fallout 3 to Fallout 4 themselves and make money off it.
But Fallout 3 is boring.
No, it's not. I like Fallout 3. Fallout 3 I love more than Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is boring.
Well, how do I put this? Fallout 3 is fun, but after you taste the sweet nectar that is New Vegas, you just can't go back.
Yeah, you say
Though
that.
I do miss Three Dog.
You say that, but I've tried on many occasions to get into New Vegas, and I just can't.
That's fair. I find the world of New Vegas to be more enjoyable and believable than
more real.
Fallout 3. And there's a lot more depth to the game, too.
What, you mean like with hardcore mode, or just in general?
Just in general. The thing that bugs me about this cutscene here is the fact that when Peach says, "Objection!" and the judge says, "Overruled," you can't just overrule the objection of a country's leader, especially if they have, evidence as to otherwise.
Yeah, but it's pretty clear the whole thing's a clown court. If anything, this cutscene teaches children that there is corruption in the legal system.
Yep.
And that people can get away with essentially destroying someone's livelihood based solely on dislike of them.
Or, in this case, giving the public someone to blame.
Well, yeah, it all goes back to the whole, the whole thing in the Bible with Jesus. It was it's the crowd that wanted him to be executed, although the people in the court knew that he was innocent.
Everyone knew he was innocent. They just went with the crowd, as it were.
Yeah.
And I can't remember his name.
What I could say then, you're probably thinking Pontius Pilate.
Yeah.
You could say then that Super Mario Sunshine has religious allegory, and therefore should
Mario is Jesus.
Well, no, this isn't Sonic 06. All right, it's not Shadow. But I'm just saying that maybe we should study Super Mario Sunshine in church.
Oh, that reminds me of good old church lock-ins back in the early 2000s.
Church what now?
Church lock-ins, basically, it's a youth group sort of thing that my church used to have way when. We basically get kids from all over and just basically hang out in the church, play video games, watch movies, and just eat pizza, do whatever until like 8 in the morning.
My religious upbringing was nothing like that. I'm not saying it was fire and brimstone, but I mean, the most excitement we'd have would be like fates. Like, hey, come in and throw a coconut at a coconut shy, a ball at a coconut shy or whatever. It'd be like, that's boring.
Well, that reminds me of Something back in high school. Man, I sound like an old man.
You are an old man.
When I'm like, oh, that reminds me back in my day, in high school, my seminar teacher, basically the free period. She was the French teacher, well, one of the French teachers for the school, part of one of the people that inspired me to feel like I can actually learn a foreign language. Oh, what I'm doing here, by the way, just to divert, the reason why I'm just standing here.
Well, they told you there was no loitering, right?
Yeah, no slacking off.
Yeah, so, bingo. You're doing it right in front of them.
Yep. It's going to go into the sleep action. Anyways.
You do, as Joel from Vinesauce would say, a bunch of shit in a second, so it's worth paying attention to what you do here.
Oh, the audio's back. Anyway, back to the story. My French teacher, not my French teacher, the French teacher, my seminar teacher, she would get away with letting the class have parties by referring to them as fêtes. It's cultural. It's French. And so it's like, oh, hey, kids are learning something. Might as well let them.
So long as they use the right word for the thing that they're asking for or whatever. Yeah.
After all, French is more lost on...
It's amazing how much wanting a hot dog will inspire you to learn what hot dog is in French.
Okay, then.
Be like, oh yeah, I want a hot dog. Okay, well, if you want one, you have to say it in French. You get your French dictionary out. Then learn it. I want le hot chien.
Now, inside this playthrough, I know I do a lot of messing around. You'll see what my first shine is going to be here soon enough. I don't remember much about it otherwise, but there's going to be some strange things being done inside of this playthrough.
You're not going to do a swordless and, do level 7, first or whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I'd go to Pianta Village first. I didn't know about the Serena Beach first thing that you can do until Swordless did his playthrough of this game. So, I have something else to try next time. And as much as I do like speedrunning, my true passion when it comes to being good in games is actually screwing around with the game. Just performing glitches and whatnot. Whether or not it's slower or faster or whatever.
Seeing what you can do as opposed to doing things necessarily the intended way.
Yep. Metroid Zero Mission, I sort of do it, but the game actually has you have the freedom to go out of order.
Zero Mission encourages use of morphball bombs to sequence break. That's what I love about it.
The game's also...
Zero Mission is just, the best Metroid in general, as far as I'm concerned.
It really is. They peaked and then stopped making those games altogether.
Yeah, well, where else do you go after Zero Mission? You've topped it. There's nothing else. I guess what you do is just rip off somebody's fan project.
Yep.
And sell it as your own game.
Using lame, crappy 3D models instead of genuine, tasty sprite work.
Now, what if I stole a fan project and disguised it as my own development? Ho ho ho! Delightfully devilish, Nintendo!
Oh, it's delightfully devilish, Visa May.
Was Fils-Aimé responsible, or are you just picking a Nintendo name out of a hat at random?
I'm picking on him specifically because Sunshine. When Mario Galaxy came out, something that irritated me about Fils-Aimé, and this is my first impression of the guy, is him saying, "Finally, a game worthy of being a sequel to Super Mario 64." And I'm just like,
Oh!
are you saying that Sunshine is terrible?
God, how could he?
By being a corporate shill? I mean, these corporations don't actually care. People have to realize Nintendo does not care about you.
What do you mean Nintendo does not care about me? They make video games, Froggy!
Well, Duke, you see, they're a greedy corporation. And it's all greedy corporations do. They just don't care about anything other than money.
So, speaking of which, Team Crass commentaries.
Mm-hmm.
Care for nothing but money.
Why did I do that? I was pretty sure the first shine I was going after was the 100 coin.
You see,
but hey, like I said, I don't remember.
That's what I thought too. Maybe it's another cursed recording.
No, I keep the coins, that's right. I was wanting to get as many as I could and then refresh them.
Oh, and then refresh them. I didn't realise that you kept the coins between shines. That makes things a bit easier, does it not?
It's been a while since I ran this
the one in Delfino, you wouldn't keep coins between missions, I suppose. So it would be harder in the levels.
Yeah, the levels kick you out, so... Anyways, we'll be seeing how I get the 100 coin shine here momentarily. Alright, so what's the next subject that we shall talk about?
I don't know. We've discussed religion. We've discussed corporations.
We haven't discussed politics yet.
I will ban you. I swear I will.
No, that's a different channel. Alright, so yeah. This game, I've always loved it, and I didn't get a GameCube until 2013, where this was basically the first game I went and sought out.
So how did you know you loved it if you didn't have a GameCube until 2013?
Because I played it on several other people's GameCubes, as well as playing the demo in the store back in the olden times, when stores had demos to play.
Yes, the HMV, I remember, near my, in my neck of the woods, they had the kiosk demo for Sunshine. The one that had, 7... missions on it. Had a bunch of the floodless stages on the demo. Very nice. I remember playing that and being like, oh, this is rubbish, this isn't Super Mario 64.
Yeah, a lot of people were like that. And it's like, no, it's better, it's Super Mario Sunshine.
The only thing that bugs me about this game is the 25 frames a second PAL, 30 frames a second NTSC. This game should be... Why are you underwater? I stopped paying attention.
Shenanigans is going down, that's what's happening.
Right, okay.
You see, one of the ways to get out of bounds in the game, like that, is by bumping into something while underwater. And if you
are water sliding underwater.
Mm-hmm. Now you have to be careful when you're out of bounds, because if you are out of bounds, and you aren't jumping, you're going to die.
Yeah, of course. If you're on the ground for more than however many frames, it's 3 frames, you essentially die.
Yeah,
The game just
instantly.
kills you off instantly. So what you're trying to do is a series of clever jumps to get on top of this platform.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is on my parents' TV, which means the inputs are delayed, and thus jumps I typically make no problem are now incredibly difficult.
Now you see, I thought you were speaking nonsense when you were like, the inputs were delayed on my parents' TV, but then I went round my brother's house the other day with my SNES Mini, and I was trying to play Solfease, and the amount of input lag on that game made it practically impossible to play. And then I found out that there's a gamer mode on the TV that you're supposed to enable. Did your parents' TV have a game mode?
No, it did not.
Oh, it's a shit TV. You could do it. You've done it!
Yay! Yeah, basically you can do a series of jumps to wall jump off of that little dock and get up there. Typically you're supposed to wait until later on in the game when boats are going around, and you can bounce off of a boat and get up there. But screw what the game wants.